Hello everyone, welcome to UPSC Digital Library. Today the date is 23rd January 2021 and let us try to understand the summary of the editorials that are mentioned in the Hindu newspaper. आज है 23 जनवरी 2021 और आज के द हिंदू न्यूज़पेपर के एडिटोरियल सेक्शन की समरी को हम समझते हैं. This is something about us. This is about our website. This is our Telegram channel. In case you have not joined it, you can join it. This is my personal Instagram account, and you can follow me over here. And in case if you have any query, like if you're not comfortable asking a question in the comment section, you can ask here, and I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. Please do like UPSC Digital Library page on Facebook so that here also you can get updates about the upcoming videos and the courses. In case you have not subscribed us before, please do subscribe us, and in case if you like the video, please do like this video. And I hope all of you are watching this editorial series. I see day by day the number of students watching this course is reducing, so please do let me know. Do ping me in Instagram and let me know what further updates you want in this course, because it takes a lot of hard work to analyze the editorial for you. It takes a considerable amount of time. So in case if you do not want me to continue this editorial, so I will focus on the other subjects and I will stop it. So just think about it, है ना. सोचें इस बारे में आप. अगर आप लोगों को एडिटोरियल बेनिफिशियल है तो ही हम इसे कंटिन्यू करेंगे, और अगर आप लोग के लिए बेनिफिशियल नहीं है तो इसे रोक देंगे. बाकी सब्जेक्ट्स के वीडियोस पर हम फोकस कर लेंगे. So this is, I think, what you all know. Every day the video shall come by around 9 p.m. and on Sundays and public holidays the video will not be uploaded, and we'll only cover up the editorial section of the Hindu newspaper. And these are the three editorials or the articles that we would be covering. ये सेंटर का एक मेन और लेफ्ट के ऊपर वाला और नीचे वाला. So these three are the articles or the editorials that we would be covering. So let us start with the first one, the left top one, helpful pause. So again, every day we see that the similar things are being repeated in the editorial, and this is good thing. So कई बार क्या होता है, when you start reading the newspaper, so initial few days you will find it very difficult to understand the editorial section because you are not in a regular touch with the current affairs. You don't read the current happenings every day. लेकिन धीरे धीरे कुछ दिनों के बाद क्या होने लगता है, जब हर रोज अखबार पढ़ने लगते हैं, हर रोज एडिटोरियल पढ़ने लगते हैं, तो हर न्यूज, ज्यादातर न्यूज एक दूसरे से लिंक्ड होती है. Then it becomes easier. Okay, first day ये हुआ था, second day there is an update to something that has happened, third day there's one more update. So see, the same thing is going on. It is related to the farm bill. So ये आज का भी जो ये लेफ्ट टॉप का जो एडिटोरियल है, that is again related to the farm bill. So over here, as you all know, we already discussed it. हमने पहले भी डिस्कस किया था that Supreme Court intervened between the सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट एंड दी फार्म यूनियन. सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट और फार्म यूनियन के बीच में इंटरवीन करके बोला था दैट एन एमिकेबल सोल्यूशन हैज टू बी फाउंड, एंड दैट इज व्हाई द सुप्रीम कोर्ट इवन एस्टैब्लिश्ड अ कमिटी टू कम अप टू अ कंसेंसस. सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने एक कमिटी भी तैयार की थी in which they wanted that some solution has to be figured out between the central government and the farmers who are agitating against the three laws in which they have a problem. Okay, so there's a question for all of you. ये फार्म बिल में तीन ऐसे कौन से कंट्रोवर्शियल लॉज हैं जिसके अगेंस्ट फार्मर्स ये एजिटेशन कर रहे हैं? सो द क्वेश्चन टू ऑल ऑफ यू इज, व्हाट आर द थ्री acts or what are the three sections of this farm bill against which the farmers are agitating and want them to be revoked? Okay, so let me tell you the summary of this article. So you all know that the farmers have planned for a tractor rally in that Republic Day. Again, it might become a law and order issue. So the Delhi police is trying to figure out a solution. So by holding talks with the farmers. So most probably today is Saturday. So today they might have a consultation with the farmers कि वो रैली निकालनी चाहिए कि नहीं निकालनी चाहिए. So now these, whatever this farm bill has come up, the central government is trying to assure that nothing is going to happen to the minimum support price. So we are going to keep the minimum support price intact, but then there are again a lot of like hiccups into it. Like for example, the marginalized farmers can even sell their products outside the APMC mandis. अगर वो अपनी मंडी के बाहर सामान बेचेंगे, there are various possibilities that some people might lure them with an offer, and then some issues might come up, and at the same time it might also happen that probably if they tie up with some private parties and later on they have to agree to their terms and conditions. Moreover, in laws में एक और बात जो mentioned है, that is removing of the essential commodities items. जैसे if you guys remember during the start of this COVID-19 vaccine, the masks and sanitizer were termed as essential commodities. मतलब आप इसको गोडाउन में स्टोर करके नहीं रख सकते. So this has to be produced, this has to be sold. So you cannot store it so that later when nobody will have masks outside for to be sold, sanitizers की shortage हो जाएगी तब आप उसको महंगा बेचें. So you cannot make a lot of profit from such essential commodities. तो इसी तरह से जो सीरियल्स हैं, पोटैटोज हैं, ऑनियंस हैं, सो इन दिस लॉ इट्स मेंशन्ड दैट सच cereals and food items will be removed from essential commodities so that that can be stored, और कभी भी जब इनके डिमांड बढ़ने लगे so that could be taken up out into the market. So again there's a lot of controversies against all these things. So now what center has offered is, what central government is saying is, okay, so we are offering you that whatever these three controversial laws are, we'll suspend them for 18 months. चलो यही प्रॉब्लम थी ना आपकी, we will suspend it for 18 months. But no, the farmers are saying, the farm unions are saying that no, we want them to be revoked. आप इनको सस्पेंड मत कीजिए 18 महीने के लिए, आप इनको हटा दीजिए. So right now there's a very much hassle environment going on, and let's hope that both of them come to an amicable solution. But at least the central government's offer to suspend it for 18 months and the pause of such laws can prove out to be helpful. और ये होना भी चाहिए because obviously as the agricultural minister Narendra Singh Tomar has pointed out that अगर हम एक कंसेशन दे सरकार इन 3 लॉज को सस्पेंड करके, एंड इफ दिस कैन स्टॉप द एजिटेशन, अगर इससे किसी न किसी तरीके से हम इस बहुत बड़े क्रांति को शांत कर सकते हैं, so it's a kind of victory for democracy, because at the end of the day the government is working for people, for the people. So that is what should be done. So let's hope how it goes about in the future, and I'm sure आने वाले समय में भी इसके ऊपर editorials आते रहेंगे, whatever new updates will keep on coming. So let's move to the new one, fire warning, and this is related to a very serious issue. You all have heard about Covishield, and you all have also heard about Covaxin. These are the two vaccines that are out into the market, and every day people are getting themselves the shots of these vaccines so as to boost their immunity. Covishield और Covaxin, ये दो वैक्सीन्स मार्केट में आ गई हैं, एंड पीपल आर गेटिंग देयर शॉट्स. वो कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि इससे उनकी इम्यूनिटी बूस्ट होगी. सो गवर्नमेंट हैज टेकन अप लॉट ऑफ मेजर्स की जुलाई तक हम काफ़ी लोगों तक ये वैक्सीन लगा दें. नाउ वन वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग इज, बिकॉज ये जो सीरम इंस्टीट्यूट है वही वो उसका एक बहुत बड़ा रोल है इस ऑक्सफोर्ड एस्ट्राजेनेका कोविशील्ड के प्रोडक्शन में. अब इसी इंस्टीट्यूट के एक यूनिट में आग लग जाती है, फायर हो जाती है. नाउ ऑलरेडी पीपल आर सो मच worried and scared about getting themselves a shot of such vaccines. लोगों में वैसे ही इतना डर है कि ये जो वैक्सीन है क्या ये सेफ है, क्या वैसे this is not a new thing. Even when the polio drops came and the other vaccines also came in the past, जब जब कोई नई वैक्सीन आई है लोगों में एक डर तो रहा है. So then it is the responsibility of the government through various initiatives, through various drives. So government को लोगों में विश्वास जगाना है. So we hope government will win that trust. But right now the issue is regarding the safety protocols. आप सोचिए जहां पर कोविशील्ड वैक्सीन बन रही है उसकी एक यूनिट में आग लग जाती है. सो नाउ दिस ब्रिंग्स अ बिग क्वेश्चन मार्क, हाउ मच दे आर टेकिंग केयर ऑफ द सेफ्टी प्रोटोकॉल्स. वो कितने सेफ्टी नियमों का पालन कर रहे हैं, because obviously if they are not very serious about the safety measures, so people's trust from the Covishield vaccine will go down. So what should be done in such a cases? So कहीं पर भी आग लगती है, it is because of multiple reasons. So what should be done is what we should look at. First thing is जो भी victims हैं जिनकी भी डेथ हुई है, जान मान की हानि हुई है, so they must be given adequate amount of compensation to their families. That is one thing. Second thing over here is that fire detectors should be इंस्टॉल्ड एट वेरियस प्लेसेस इन दी यूनिट्स। फायर डिटेक्टर से क्या होता है, कहीं पर भी अगर कहीं स्मोक जनरेट हो रही है या आग थोड़ी सी भी लगती है तो पूरी बिल्डिंग में अलार्म बजने लगेगा, सो दैट एवरीबडी कैन स्विच ऑफ द इलेक्ट्रिकल अप्लायंसेज एंड एवरीबडी कैन मूव आउट ऑफ द बिल्डिंग एज सुन एज पॉसिबल। थर्ड थिंग इज फायर ड्रिल. Fire drill is a very healthy practice. This is done in corporate sector. When I used to work in corporate sector, we used to have it at least in a month or 2 months. इस drill में क्या होता है, there's no real fire that has happened, but the alarm will ring in the entire unit. Alarm बजने लगेगा पूरी यूनिट में, and the people have to follow the same process what they would actually follow in case of a fire. तो फायर ड्रिल कराने से लोगों को पहले से ही प्रिपेयर हो जाते हैं कि अगर सच में फायर होगी तो हमको क्या करना है. Moreover, this detector is a form of a detection system. Moreover, there should be good ventilation system. Why ventilation system? क्योंकि अगर एक अच्छा वेंटिलेशन सिस्टम होगा तब उस केस में there's a place for the smoke to move out of the building, and if the smoke will not get collected inside the site, so it will reduce the chances of people getting choked, and due to breathing problems people will not get fainted inside the building. Another important aspect is the sprinkler system. So here there's not much place left, so let me write it over here. The other aspect is the sprinkler system. In sprinkler system, what happens is as soon as the fire detector will detect a fire, so water should be poured out everywhere. Before that, obviously the electrical appliances have to be switched off. ऐसे केस में क्या होगा, कहीं भी आग लगती है तो we don't need not wait for the fire brigade. So the sprinklers will do its job, and these all international level standards have to be applied at least in such kind of institutes which is doing a very great job of producing a large number of vaccines. So close to uh, 10 billion doses of different vaccines have been ordered, and out of which close to 3 billion doses would be produced by the Oxford AstraZeneca. So it's a big responsibility, and they must ensure that all the safety measures are being followed. Let us talk about the central article, a new framework around caste and the census. So this is obviously related to the census data. आप सभी लोग जानते हैं कि हर 10-10 साल में census आता है. And in 2011, the last census data we have of 2011. Now it's 2021, so obviously it's the time to take census. Why do we take census? ये हम census जनगणना क्यों करते हैं? Well, it is done for a lot of reasons. One is for the delimitation exercise. So what is this delimitation exercise? In delimitation exercise, we ensure that based upon the population, we can alter the boundary of a district, we can alter the boundary of states or other stuffs. तो किसी भी एरिया की बाउंड्री को ऑल्टर करने के लिए हम लोग ये डिलिमिटेशन एक्सरसाइज करते हैं. At the same time, we also get to know about literacy rate. We also get to know about the various culture and the tribes. For example, what is the population of general in a particular state, the OBC in a particular state, the SCs and STs, economically backward section, and what is the ratio of male in general in OBC, SC, and ST. Now, out of these sections also, how many of them are employed, how many of them are currently studying. So a lot of parameters are there in the census, but it just gives us a broad overview. ये जो census है ये हमको एक broad overview देता है. So apart from that, there is one more thing that is done which is operational in our country since 1931. And what is that? That is SECC. What is SECC? It is socio-economic and caste census. So it is a form of detailed census. इस detailed census में socio-economic and caste census में क्या होता है, बहुत ही डिटेल के साथ अलग अलग कास्ट सब कास्ट की ना सिर्फ सोशियो बट इकोनॉमिक कंडीशन भी निकाली जाती है. सो वी एक्चुअली ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड that okay, so many people from general community are below poverty line, so many people of OBC community are not having a job, so many people of scheduled caste are facing a lot of discrimination in the public, lot of people from scheduled tribe have not even enrolled into the education system. So ये डिटेल सर्वे करने से क्या फायदा होता है कि जब भी कोई भी योजना बनाई जाएगी, whenever subsidy योजनास would be formed or any new such uh, like welfare programs have to be launched, so the government can look at such data and they can analyze based upon the statistics that what is a group that needs more support, or is there any section within one of the group that also needs some kind of support. So it helps in policy formulation. But now one more important thing is related to the data privacy. डेटा प्राइवेसी की हम एक इंपॉर्टेंट बात करते हैं. नाउ एज फार एज द सेंसस डेटा इज कंसर्न, overall people can get to know the census data, but the internal details are kept confidential. Whereas if I talk about socio-economic and caste census, इसमें काफी हद तक डिटेल पब्लिक को और एजुकेशनल और एकेडमिक यूनिट्स के साथ शेयर कर दी जाती है फॉर एजुकेशन पर्पस, फॉर रिसर्च पर्पस, फॉर इंप्लीमेंटेशन ऑफ वेरियस स्कीम्स. सो व्हाट इज द नीड ऑफ द आर? देखिए, हर 10-10 साल में अगर हम ये सेंसस करें या SECC को करें, so obviously every time we might have faced some challenges. Maybe sometimes it might have become a very tedious task. Sometimes it would have been difficult for us to collect the data. Sometimes the people might have not cooperated with us. Or so what is the need of the hour? The need of the hour is now this time when we do this exercise, we must learn from the past mistakes. So past की mistakes से हमको सीखना पड़ेगा, and we should bring all the stakeholders together. So this census data, SECC data can be merged together, and then we can take in the private partners, the public government partners, all of them together by taking a confidentiality clause about the data privacy, so that all the bodies can work together to ensure that whatever census we do, it is not just restricted to the delimitation exercise, but we are actually able to help people through various projects of the government. And at the same time, whatever method we follow, it should be relevant and it should be transparent. And obviously, as I already told you, privacy needs to be taken care because it's a serious matter. We already yesterday discussed about the WhatsApp privacy concern, also about the general data privacy of Europe and other stuffs. So I hope the gist of this editorial was understandable by all of you. So we'll meet again on Monday and we'll discuss the editorial. So प्लीज डू कीप वॉचिंग एंड डू लेट मी नो, क्योंकि आप लोग इस वीडियो को ध्यान से शायद नहीं देख रहे हैं. इवन इसका 5% भी आप वॉच नहीं करते हैं, एंड बहुत कम बच्चे इसको देख रहे हैं. सो इज इट रियली हेल्पफुल फॉर यू और नॉट? प्लीज डू लेट मी नो, because if it is not helpful for you, then you should speak up so that I can stop making the editorial videos and then we can move to other subjects. Do share your views. अच्छा लगता है तो आप लोग प्लीज इस वीडियो को लाइक भी करें, लोगों के साथ शेयर भी करें. So because a lot of students find it difficult to understand the editorial section, and I'm trying to make it as simplified as possible, ताकि आपको बात तो समझ में आ जाए, कि ये कहानी तो समझ में आ जाए कि आखिर किस बारे में बात हो रही है. So fine then, see you guys all on Monday. Thank you everybody for watching. God bless you.